Okay, let's go. We are live. We're about to play one of, if not the greatest football game ever made, ESPN NFL 2K5. I think I'm going to start a franchise. We'll see how this goes. And then kind of go from there. So I'm thinking, I want it to be an NFC team. I'm thinking possibly the Falcons is where I want to go with this. I think building a team around Mike Vick would be fun. We're going to take the weekly preparation off. I almost want to mess around with that just because I feel like as a kid I could never figure that out and I never played with it on since. Put the edit rookies on. I might edit people, depends on how far we get on this. What's kind of my plan to editing some of the rookies, but to play more of that's where I was going with that. Was doing more stuff around like old gaming content. I think would be fun. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of excited for Madden and college football this season, upcoming on 26. Okay, let's keep this where we're at. Only firing. Keep it off. I guess we'll play Arthur Blank in this thing. Essentially so. Let's see. Falcons have an 80 offense, 85 defense. Man, I forgot how good their defense is. Keith Brooking. I can't think of anybody else on them. I know they have really good defensive linemen. Jaguars would be an interesting one with Mark Brunell at quarterback. Obviously, we'd have to find a quarterback pretty soon. Jets might be an interesting one. I wanted to stay NFC. The Lions wouldn't be a bad one either. Although, I didn't want to do the Lions just because of Soft Drink TV. That's the one he streams all the time. It feels like I'm just kind of copying that. Panthers, they're already really good. The Rams, this would have been kind of in there. Weird period. Kurt Warner just left to the Giants. Actually, the Rams might not be a bad move. The Saints was another one I was thinking. I didn't realize the offense was so Joe Warren. Seahawks already good. Steelers would be fun just because it's Big Ben's rookie year. Trying to stay NFC. I don't know. Try to build a defense with that Vikings offense. I mean, Dante Culpepper is very highly rated on this game, so I'm sure that we would have a long career out of him. The NFC is kind of tough to pick. I'm going to go back to the top of the list. 49ers? This is right before they drafted Alex Smith. The Bears, they already have a monster defense. By the way, I much prefer the red helmet Bills over the white helmet Bills. I don't think changing the helmet to the white helmet with the modern logo was a good idea. I like that old school just red buffalo. The Cardinals. I think we got Larry Fitz already. Actually, the Cardinals isn't a... That one's going to be tough, but... What about the Cowboys? The Cowboys weren't great at this point in time. You know what? Let's go Cardinals. Let's go Cardinals. This is going to be very difficult, to say the least. But I think we're here for it. Share this out to the world right quick. let's check this roster out. Okay. Okay, let's check out these contracts and check out this team and how rough this is about to go. We have 1 year with Josh McCown. Sean King, a couple of years, a little less money. We have a rookie quarterback, 60 overall. Let's hope we got a little bit better at half. Okay, we do have an aging Emmitt Smith. I do kind of remember this. This is his last year in the league. Marcel Shipp as well, solid running back. And that, Josh Scobie. I feel like I'm thinking of somebody else. Thinking of this guy's name. Honestly, playing these old games like this will show you quickly how much the NFL has changed in the last 20 years. I mean, this is a 21-year-old game at this point. 2 fullbacks roster for 2 and 3 years. 2 fullbacks. Most teams don't even roster a fullback anymore. We have a rookie Larry Fitz, 83 overall. We have Anquan Bolden, 2 years pro, 87 overall. Bryant Johnson, really don't have too much after that. Receiver, wouldn't be bad. Tight ends, only have 2 tight ends. Interesting. Freddie Jones and Nathan Hodel. See the offensive line, decent. I guess I can depth chart. Guards, great. And I don't think I can get one of these centers to play guard, which might help out. Tackle situation is pretty rough. Defensive wise, Raynoch Thompson, 82 overall. A rookie Carlos Dansby at that. Okay, that's solid. I'm not mad at that. 72 overall. Okay. We got inside linebackers, 81 overall. Ronald McKinnon. DB is looking all right. Wayne Starks, Ronaldo Hill, and David Macklin all solid ratings. Then we got Kobe Reinhardt at 65 overall. Adrian Wilson an 80 overall and an 87 overall. Dexter Jackson, that's actually solid. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Super Bowl MVP, Dexter Jackson. Picked off Rich Gannon quite a few times in that Super Bowl. Neil Rackers and Scott Blake. That is what this team is looking for. Who's our highest rating? 93 overall, Leonard Davis. A couple of solid rated offensive linemen, so I don't know. We're gonna hope that Josh McCown doesn't get sacked a ton. Which probably will. We got 6.8 in cap room for this year. I always remember free agency being so weird on this game because you gotta find it in the players. I don't know if we'll find anybody that can really help us a lot. Oppositions, not worried about quarterback. We're fine where we're at. I don't think we need a running back. receiver. I don't know if anyone's really worthy of signing here. Old Bill Schroeder. Shannon Sharp. We do only have 2 tight ends. How much money is Shannon Sharp? He only wants $540K for 1 year. I'm gonna make that deal. All right, so we signed Shannon Sharp. I'm not mad at that actually. Get another weapon on offensive, hopefully in the receiving. We do need a guard. We do need a better guard. A better tackle. There's nothing out there to tackle. But I'm able to pull off a few more. Still leaves us wide open in the cap room. 9-year pro. Let's see what it says. Dave Fear's age. Player card, 9 years pro, 74, so what that means, this guy's 30 at this point. How many years does he need? 3 years. Alright, I might regret that one later, but I think 3 years, that's kind of solid. Okay, let's go back now and check out our depth chart. If I can. I don't think I can reorder it. Although Shannon Sharp will be the backup. That's okay. That works. Davis at left. Fiore is going to play right guard. Shouldn't take over left tackle. I mean, honestly, one of those left tackles might be better than what we've got already, so let's check that out. Let's go to the tackles and check out free agency. Yeah, 64 overall. Yeah, what's a long contract? I'm not interested in signing anybody long term. Okay, that still leaves us with $5 million cap, so we spent about $1 million right there on a couple of players. Let's see how. Hopefully that'll help us out a little bit. So we are in the preseason right now. Okay, so 7-minute quarters. Let's go auto on the depth chart. Simple. 15 minutes in simple link. Set points. Here we go. Custom select the legend. Start off on all pro, see how that goes. We'll probably. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the first preseason game. There's nobody playing. Oh no, there's no preseason. There was a bye week at this point in time. So some week 1. We'll get through the Alright, through week 1, let's see what we got against the Bears. I was just hoping to read it for I think that's how everybody goes into the preseason, right? Let's see what we got. This team is not good.
I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN.
We're here to
Fabled columns are still there, but it looks as if a spaceship has landed on top of them. Nevertheless,
I might not play a
set for
ton of this
football.
game, but I do kind of
Past,
want to just see the
present,
team a little bit
future.
before
The Windy City of Chicago.
we jump
Arizona,
in
Chicago.
to the regular
next.
season. After those signings, see what we got. Let's go. Tails never fails. Sure do it. Bears will receive. Take the wind. Off we go.
Neil Record kicking off for the Cardinals.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Let's play some of the challenges earlier.
Rackers boots the opening kickoff.
Or the ESPN 20.
Barry decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 18.
Bernard Berrien got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Just want to blitz the
Bears will start
kick this off and see what we got. All right.
18-yard line.
That's kind of rough. Trying to see what they got too. Oh!
They couldn't connect on this one.
That was nice. I thought I was going to be able to get that pick with Dexter
Looked like
Jackson.
he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Potential for a quick first
coverage
down,
with
but
cover
no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a
Put
shot
in the
in
right
that
place at the right
situation,
time
and
with
it's
Dexter
not gonna
Jackson.
hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Grossman throws a
Nobody's in the
bullet
right
to the
place
flat,
right there.
and the reception is made for a first and more. Breaks the tackle.
Pushing out of bounds.
Eventually
All right,
runs
good
out
start
of
for the Bears
bounds at
offense.
the 38. It will be first down. It looks like, we've had an
Exactly
injury
what
down
I
on the
said.
field.
We got Calvin
As soon as
Pace
we hear
down
anything,
on the
we'll
play.
be sure to pass the information
tough.
along to you.
See what happens with that. All right. I guess we'll stay in the nickel. They want to throw. Let's go.
First down, 10 yards to
Didn't work
go.
last time, but we'll try it again. Play deep safety on this.
Terrell
Might have
goes
to
in
refigure
motion.
out all the controls. R1 is the interception, and triangle is to swat the ball. I don't know what strafe is.
Booker makes the nice catch and is at the 20.
Defense is not very good, we'll say. I don't think that
Makes the catch, but that's not enough for him.
I don't know. You gotta think this is a
He gets it
21-year-old
and
game.
takes off for more.
That's his first touchdown.
So I'm playing this
of
on
the day.
And I
PlayStation.
think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself and he usually meets it.
Now
So
the
quick
point
drive
after
for the Bears. Score a touchdown. See what we can do on offense on the first drive. I don't have high hopes for this Cardinals
The
team.
ref gets the signal,
At least year
and
one.
we're set.
See what Josh McCown's got.
And
We've already got one
booms
injury
of
here in
beauty
this
here.
preseason game. It's a deep kick. We will take the touchback.
Casper
I
downs
think Brady
this
was
in the
gonna
end
down
zone
it
for a
second.
touchback.
That is one spot that I forgot to look at, the special teams.
Thank you. No, don't touch it.
All right, so we got Marcel Ship. And we are going
The
to
Cardinals send their offense out on the field
Bears.
and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Chip will get the carry on first down and runs
I
into
see what he was
traffic.
going for, but we couldn't.
Stop at the 22.
And now I'm also realizing who I'm playing at the moment against this Bears defense. Brian Urlacher, the linebacker, the middle linebacker, I should say, one of the great middle linebackers of this era. All right, so 2nd and 8. I feel like I should have ran the ball one more time. We're going to go ahead and leave Ship in for coverage purposes. Oh, man.
The Bears have it.
That's a defensive touchdown. Tough start to this preseason game. Tough start.
Joe Odom causes the ball to come loose here. It's picked up, and he rumbles for the touchdown. What a monster play by the defense.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great
So
teamwork,
pretty
too.
easy touchdown right there off of the strip sack. Had a wide open Larry Fitz. Couldn't get anything done with it.
Now the extra point, and it's
The
good.
extra point is good.
But let's see a second drive for this offense.
There's the signal, and we're
Like I
ready.
said, it wasn't very hopeful.
Edinger rockets this one deep. Smith decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free.
They have Emmitt Smith returning
At
kicks.
the 24.
Emmitt Smith got out close to the 20
That's
on that one,
insane.
so his decision
All
to
right,
take
so
it
we're
out of
gonna
the end
change
zone
that.
didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
Pretty wild, actually. Let's see. Let's go with the stretch play.
The Cardinals stalled early last drive,
hope we wouldn't
and
have
we'll have to
enough.
wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own
This little
24-yard
spin move by Ship.
Chip picks up
Averaging
about
2
2
yards a carry.
and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Pace had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Calder has a
Okay, we
report.
got an
Susie?
update.
Thanks, Dan. The trainers have just informed me that he suffered a bruised hip in that last collision.
bruised
He's
hip.
working it out on the
I can deal
sideline
with
here,
that.
and it looks
Okay,
like he
so
should
unlike
be
the
ready
last
to
drive,
come back in
let's
soon.
try this. We're going to run this
Back to
cutback
you
play.
guys.
Thanks, Susie.
Let's see if we can't get something.
Jones goes in
Sam
motion.
Jones in motion. You know one funny thing about
Chip gets the call again, and
okay,
heads left.
okay,
Tackled
3
at
yards?
the 31.
33, Marcel Ship with a nice little run right there. But one of the things that Madden is kind of like hyping up this year is being able to having a double motion, which I'm kind of assuming is going to be built into all the plays. Like a lot of the motion has been over the last couple of years, really implemented into the playbooks heavy, just because we see such a high volume of it in the NFL nowadays. And in this game, you could send multiple players in motion.
Third
On any
down
given
with the
play.
tight end right.
I really need to use it here. Ooh, they brought the outside.
Green crushes him way behind the
Well,
line.
we got close.
At the
We got
26.
close for a second.
It'll be
A
fourth
big
down.
loss on that play, so we will punt the ball away. 4 carries, 4
Player
yards for
lines up
Marcel
the
Ship.
punt
It looked
after
good.
the 3 and out.
Let's get this punt off.
Player takes the long snap
great
and
punt.
punts it away. Tillman gets it at the 35.
Return of
Back
6
down
on
at
the
the
play.
41.
Charles Tillman got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes
They're coming
unanswered.
out. 2 running backs set this time. We'll go back to the base defense.
The Bears had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 41-yard
What
line.
do we have?
Booker goes in
I love
motion.
it for a run play if they decide to run.
Grossman
Running
throws a
back, stay
heater
back to
right
block, and he
sideline,
caught it.
and
Rex
this
Grossman
time
going
just
across
barely
the
past
field.
the markers for
That's kind of
Marty Booker faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football.
rolls out left, throws
nice
right.
catch.
fantastic catch, and he is putting up great numbers.
Got that right, Dan. He's now
Maybe I
got
should have went with my
92
initial
yards
thought of
on
the
3 catches.
I don't know if that would have gone terribly
Dan,
better.
I like that stat.
Marty
Way
Booker
to keep
out here,
moving
3 for
after the
92.
catch.
Think of Putty. He was the guy that scored the touchdown.
Jones catches it in the flat, and
Even when we make
that's good
contact,
for a
he
gain
gets
of
out
5.
here. He had about
Thomas
a 1 yard
Jones
gain
added a
right
little
there.
bonus track onto that album with a nice move to get a few more yards. What a play.
tight
They
ends on
move the
field,
ball,
stay
and it will
base.
be second down.
Just keep the basic pass rush. We'll bring a linebacker.
2nd and 5. Ball at the 44.
I still can't figure out how to strafe. I'm
Ricks
at a loss
goes
on
in
that.
motion.
Switch me to the back. That works. There we go. Try to help out a little bit. 32.
3 yards.
Okay,
and
let's see if we
that
can be
will
like the
bring up
Bears and
third
push them
down.
back on a third down. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to be like them and bring all-out pressure.
Ball at the 41.
Pass. And we get a
This
stop.
pass will
Let's
fall
go.
harmlessly to the ground.
Okay.
And it's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And they're going to punt. Even better.
Maynard gets ready
Thank God
to
they don't
punt
have
this
Emmitt
away.
Smith
Dwayne Stark
returning
to
punts.
make the return.
I still can't believe they have him returning kicks.
Maynard gets the snap
almost there.
and punts it away.
Let that drop if I can. Maybe
The
not
Cardinals let
the
it
best
bounce out
idea.
of bounds at the 11.
Brad Maynard did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
First and 10,
The
Arizona.
Cardinals have had
Once
some
that ship's
trouble
still
moving
in
the
the
ball recently.
backfield.
We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 12-yard
I
line.
gotta get used to the
Marcel Ship had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left
Second
with
and
nowhere
10.
to go.
Not much
honestly,
there.
after the
It'll
strip
be
sack for
second
a
down.
touchdown,
Gotta
I
take
don't know
what
if
you
I
can
feel
get,
comfortable
Dan, but
throwing the
they
ball
were
really
hoping for more.
Smith has his number called on second down
That's 2
and
yards.
picks up a couple.
Not bad. Okay, let's ask. See what they want to say.
Third
Where
down
he
with a
fits to the
split
inside.
backfield.
There's like 3 DBs right there. Cannot motion this one.
Johnson goes in motion.
See if we can confuse them over the middle of the field. Obi's going deep. And then we get patted at the line.
Knocks it down at the line, incomplete.
So,
It'll be
I'll say a
fourth
3 and
down.
out's better than
Player lines up
sack for
deep
a
in his
touchdown.
own territory to punt it away.
It's obviously going to be a rough season for us, though. I'm going to have to look at the schedule, too, and see where we play, because this is going to be
Player
tough.
takes the snap and pummels this one deep.
I think the
Tillman
NFC in
fields
general
the
is
deep
pretty
punt
good.
at the 35.
It was,
Brought
pretty
down
good at
at
this
the
time, too,
50.
because, I mean, you still have
Charles Tillman returned for a
quite a
few there,
few
but
teams.
after that
I mean, the
gigantic
Bears, who
punt, it was like tearing a single
what they
page
did
out of
to a
War and
Super Bowl
Peace. It doesn't
around
make
this
much of a
time, I
dent.
think it was 06 when they went to the Super Bowl and
Bears
played
offense takes the field,
Colts.
and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 50-yard line. Johnson goes in motion.
It's the Packers, the Brett Favre Packers, the
Jones
Vikings,
gains
Randy
3
Moss. I
yards,
mean,
and that will
the
bring
whole
up second
NFC
down.
North is pretty solid at this point in time. Besides the Lions, obviously. We got 3 wide receivers on this one. Man coverage did not work. Let's go 3 robber.
Second down, 3
Try to
wideouts in
control
the
middle
game.
of the field a little bit. But then in the East, you had the Eagles. They were really good at that
Grossman
time.
throws this on
Donovan
a
McNabb,
rope,
Terrell
and
Owens. Obviously,
it's
he's gonna cover the
incomplete.
game.
Number 87 was the intended
87.
receiver.
All right, if we can make
Rex
one more
Grossman
stop,
showing off
this
some
first quarter
precision
won't
passing out there, Dan.
get too out of
Clearly,
hand.
he's exploring.
3 receivers gonna stay nickel. Let's go. Let's go this zone blitz right here. We're doing that linebacker.
3rd and 7.
Just gonna drop a D tackle into coverage. Real Spags kind of stuff right here.
Booker goes in motion.
3rd and 7. I don't think they'll run here. I got a lot of information. And we do get a stop.
Didn't
So we're
haul
going to
that
force
one
them to
in,
punt
and
again.
it
Which
falls
this offense is
incomplete.
terrible.
4th down coming
This
up.
Chicago offense was not very good.
Rex
at this
Grossman
time.
threw an incomplete pass into
Although they
double
did get to a
coverage.
Super Bowl.
He's got to
off
use
of
better
it, so
judgment out there.
couple
Now
years
he is
after
0 for his last
fact
3
that
passes, and you know you can tell
the
he's
East
starting to get
Cowboys were
frustrated.
All he needs to do is calm down and make the
I think
throw.
better than most. The Giants is
Maynard
Eli
gets the
Manning's
ball
rookie year
and
on
punts
this
it away.
game. Nothing.
Starks fields the punt at the 11.
Dwayne
Let's see if we
Starks
can't
got
maybe put
swarmed by the
together
kicking
a-
team before
a
he got
first
very
down.
far.
Yeah, I just
That
want
nice
that.
punt pretty much goes unanswered.
First down, maybe move
The Cardinals haven't got
the
much
field a
out of
little
their
bit.
offense recently, and we'll
That's
see
not
if they
gonna
can
happen.
get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 15-yard line.
Michael Green targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 3rd
single
tackle
back.
of the
We get a
game.
slot receiver in here. We'll try to get some quick slants.
Move it back, Chip. Check
Ship
home.
him with the tarp.
21. Check home. 21.
Let's see what the linebacker does over there and see if we can't hit Bolden with something fairly quick.
McCown throws a bullet here. And it's tipped. Incomplete.
Pretty much had everybody covered right there.
Azuma swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that.
And Peter, you know, we talk a lot about defenders needing to make a play, and there you have it. As the French would say, voila.
You said it. On D, you're taught to look for the ball when it's in the air. And that's
We got a first down.
Nice
Let's
play.
go.
Johnson grabs the fast
Quick
ball
little
over the
drag
middle,
route
and they get the
with a
first
flat
on
route
third
by
and
Larry
long.
Fitz right there. That's how we're going to have to get our buckets this year. If we're going to really do anything. That was nice, actually.
And that'll do it
That
for
was the
first time that I
quarter
felt
number one.
somewhat
Bears
confident in this
enjoying the
offense.
lead, 14-0.
If the run game isn't working, just go into it and it'll run. But like I was saying about the NFC West, I think maybe was really the one division that, well, the South maybe too. I mean, the Saints weren't terrible. They weren't great. The Bucks had just won a Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Let's keep the fullback in this one. The Falcons, of course, they had Mike Vick.
First down from the on.
The Panthers,
30-yard line.
I think, had just been to a Super Bowl the year before this.
Chip gets his 7th carry of the game, and
I think Marcel Ship has negative
Stop in the
yards total.
backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Yep, he's not going
guess
anywhere,
he should go back to the
Dan.
pass.
Nice tackle.
the defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead.
Okay, Anquan Bolden over the middle.
He's got the first down
He
and
might
a
actually
whole
be able
lot
to put up some
more.
points on this drive.
Anquan Bolden had 3 guys covering him on this play, and he's still making the
Rollout,
catch.
deep
I don't
throw.
know if it was a good effort by him or a bad one by the defense. It could have been
I'm actually
both.
pretty surprised.
Oh, it's hard
But
to
that
believe that play worked.
They left him wide
And
open.
Peter, that play
I
doesn't
don't
get
even know
off
if
the
I should go
ground
back
unless he runs a
point.
very
We're going to him
precise
through Emmitt
route.
Smith
And he
in.
had to beat his man. Couple of the best
Signing
banging
here
hits there.
with the Cardinals. I should be using him on Madden.
Smith picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
And then NFL 2K23 using Emmitt Smith when he was still with the Cowboys those last few years. I don't know who their quarterback was at that point. Yeah, we pick up 2 yards seems to be about like the top tier run play for us right now. Let's try to run it one
Second
more
down,
time.
and
Or
this
I
is
think
the
it's field goal
7th
range
play
from
of the
there,
drive.
so let's try to knock them
Chip
off
gets
that.
the ball
Oh,
and gets
we get
past the
1 yard
line.
there. Ship is not having a good day. Okay, we'll go back to the pass game and move Ship into block right here. I don't think I'm going to test my quarters over there.
McCown fires
Oh, he
the
caught
ball
it!
over the
I thought I
middle,
threw it
and
too
the
quick.
catch is made well past
First
the
down.
markers
Okay, we
for
are
a
in
first
field goal
down.
range officially.
Freddie Jones tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
Third
Yeah,
and
the NFC
long,
West,
and they
though,
get the
the
big
Rams
play
are
to
just kind of
convert. What
falling
do you think of
apart.
that,
Kurt
Peter?
Warner
I
is
love it.
in
That's what football is all about, making the
New
big
York on
plays
this
when you
game
need to, and you
with
can't
the
coach
Giants.
that.
He had a really good year.
Jones goes in
that year.
motion.
Eli Manning's rookie year.
Chip has his number called on first down and maybe picks up
Spin,
one
yeah.
on the play.
Marcel Ship, we are going to get you back to positive yardage at some point. Let's see if we can get him going out of the backfield, maybe.
Ball at the 19.
Safeties are very close. Let's test it.
McCown
Touchdown.
rifles this one to the end zone, and it's
That
caught
was
for
the
a
like
touchdown.
most satisfying drive I have had on a football game
Josh
in a
McCown
long
gets it
time.
past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a
Against
great
this
play. Check it out.
2004
Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Bears
Peter, that's his
defense.
first touchdown pass of the
Anquan
game.
Bolden, 2
How do
catches,
his stats
50
look?
yards and a
Well, so
touchdown
far,
with that.
he's got 88 yards and 1 touchdown.
I think both of those were on that drive. Kick
the
is up
extra
and
point,
good. It is
and
a 7-point
it's
deficit, ladies and gentlemen. The Cardinals were terrible. I'm trying to think of.
The ref gets the signal, and we're
What
set.
is one team in every division that I can't think of? That's probably
Rackers,
Seattle.
Rockets this one
They're
deep.
really good. They went to a Super Bowl right around this time.
Marion decides to take it out of the end zone.
Lost
Breaks
to
the tackle.
Pittsburgh.
Tackled at the 21.
The Rams, like I said,
took it
they
out
were
of the
just
end
falling
zone,
apart.
and
They,
while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that.
won one and lost one. They won against the
Bears
Titans, lost to the
offense takes the
Patriots.
field, and they will start out
Started
at their
the
own
Evil
21-yard
Empire.
line. Jones will take the handoff and heads wide left.
He's
One
not
man to
catching
beat. The 45,
Rookie Dansby, he's not catching me either.
15,
Okay. Well,
5,
you know, hey,
and touchdown.
we scored a touchdown. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the touchdown. That was a tough play. That was good. I blitzed up the middle and they went straight to the outside.
Look at the
Had no
fluidity
hope.
of the running style.
Really out there. So solid play from the Bears right there.
Here's the point after, and
Down 2 scores in the second quarter. I don't know if I'm going to play this whole game, this whole preseason game.
there's the signal, and
We're
we're
going to
ready.
get to the regular season. I forgot. I was going to turn the preseason game
Edinger
off, but
booms a
just
beauty
kind of see what we
here.
got. Although we got a
Fly out of
pretty
the end zone
solid
for a
test in
touchback.
this Bears
What a kick.
in this first
Well, Peter,
preseason
some
game.
interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you
That-
bet.
that's what
Well,
it's
the
looked like
turnover
so far.
column has the grim news in my
Fumble,
opinion.
punt,
If you
punt.
want to win,
We did
you have
score
to
a
hold on to the
touchdown on
ball.
an 85-yard drive. With 10 plays. We haven't really been able to get the run going too much. Although sticking to it, I think, is helping us. Because even like
Cardinals
right now, we're
offense
play
takes the
action
field,
on
and
this
their
safety
running
and
game has
keep
yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at their own 20-yard line.
just had to get rid of that.
McCown throws a heater right sideline, and it
tough.
is
Tried to
not
go to Larry
reeled
Fields.
in, incomplete.
Number 33
Josh McCown
with
is
the
putting
cover.
on quite a display out there, Dan. He's fine.
Hasn't been a terrible game, I guess, for McCown, besides the strip sack fumble. And subsequent touchdown. 88 yards, though. I
Second
think
and
that all
10.
came from that last drive.
Ball at the Cardinals 20 yards.
Try to get the little spin move. I think Marcel Ship is back to positive
That brings
yards.
up third down.
That's it. 10 carries, 3 yards. We got 3rd and 6. Three receivers out here. I like this. I'm gonna hot route Johnson.
Johnson goes in motion.
Spin him across the field too, so we'll Ship in the black. Let's try to go over the middle to get this.
Robinson
The
gets
throwing
sack way back
animations
out.
and all that good stuff.
Brian Robinson nails the offense with a huge loss. What?
So slow.
Player lines up for the punt.
But better than the turnover.
Player takes the snap
Better than a
and
turnover, for
pummels this one deep. Tillman takes it at the 34.
So they got
Down at the 46.
fairly short field to work with now.
Charles
Here.
Tillman returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like
Little
tearing a
50
single
yards.
page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
46. All right, before that drive starts, I'll take a quick little break.